if you're giving him over 100 times, you're giving him money when he's asking for it, and he's not repaying it, how is he to think that's anything other than a gift from you?
Because each time that he would borrow money from me, he would use the terms, please, Grandpa, I need it now. As soon as I get my check, I will repay you. And that's in the text messages.
Accurate?
Not every time, no.
But he's never repaid you.
Never.
Isn't that an indication that he's never going to repay you?
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as the bail money, you have a promissory note which his girlfriend signed to give back the bail money to bail her out.
Which I will never see because of the fact that she's going to be in jail and that runs out.
Okay, so yeah, she's in jail. So you have a promissory note from someone who's in jail to return money to you, but you don't have one with the person that you say is responsible.
He didn't sign it, but he's the one that asked me for it and begged for it, pleaded for it, and text messaged me and called me and had long conversations.
So why didn't you have him sign the promissory note?
Well, because he didn't have any money, and she claimed to have some kind of an account that her father left her that she could get the money from and would repay the basis of it. And so therefore I fell into that trap.
But have you learned your lesson?
Much so.
When was the last time you gave this man money?
Last night. He had no money to eat on at the motel, and they brought him out here, so.
Wouldn't that suggest you have not learned your lesson? You gave
No,
him money
ma'am.
last night.
Yeah, last night, but how do you let somebody go on an airplane flight across country with no money and not eat?
Well, how much did you give him?
I gave him $50.
Okay.
Yeah, but every...
And you didn't expect that back, did you?
Not on that, because of the fact I gave it to him so he could eat.
Correct. Okay.
So that you weren't expecting back, but every other time you gave him $20 to eat, you expected that back?
Yes, ma'am. That was the way our agreements were.
Just not for last night. That's the only time it was different?
No, I gave him $50 the day before for the airplane, and he spent part of that, and he bought something at some store that he didn't know was going to cost him that much, so he had no money for food last night or today. It's been his phone is broken.
Yeah.
You don't have this, and so it's just, can you help me here? Can you help me there?
You say
I'll
no.
pay you back.
Mr. Newcomb,
but
say no.
But this was for food.
Say no.
The answer's no.
The answer's no.
But these don't sound like loans when he hasn't paid you back over 100 times. Sounds like a gift you're making to him.
That was not the way it was to me, and the reason I filed the lawsuit was to get him to the point of where he would hold himself accountable.
Do you feel bad?
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Do you feel like you owe him anything?
But I don't get that much money. I'm on disability, and there's things I have to pay for, like, before I can pay somebody back.
You feel that you can take the responsibility of having a fiance and getting married, and you can't even take care of yourself. You can't even eat.
All right, are you good?
I'm done.
Are you good?
Yeah.
All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both.
So we've reached a verdict, and it's unanimous. Mr. Newcomb, you have a good heart, and you were placed in a very difficult position repeatedly by your grandson. I know I shouldn't be giving money to this man because he probably won't pay me back, but being that you love him and he was begging you, you paid him repeatedly. You need to prove that there was an expectation that you were going to get the money back so that these could be characterized as loans, not gifts. And really, what was the tipping point here for us is that on the eve of this lawsuit, you give them more money. That tells us that you haven't met your burden of proving that you had an expectation that this money was going to be returned. It is time for you to engage in tough love. And as far as the money that you paid to bail his girlfriend out on multiple occasions, well, he's right. That's something you should take up with her when she ever gets out of jail. And you, sir, Zechariah, how dare you put your grandfather through this? How could you look your grandfather in the eyes after what you put him through? Being a drug addict and asking this man for money over and over and over to help bail your girlfriend out of jail. And what do? You tell him that's his problem. Take it up with her. Grow up and stop leaning on him because you're tearing this man apart. Unfortunately, the verdict is, Mr. Newsom, you failed to prove your case. And the complaint is dismissed. That's the verdict of the court.